Now to the US, because Donald Trump has announced a surprise exemption for the UK for his latest tariff hike on steel and aluminium imports to the United States. The UK steel industry will still have to deal with levies of 25%, but the rest of the world now faces a 50% tariff after Mr. Trump's executive order just came into effect. Well, our correspondent Peter Bowes reports.
The initial bombshell for metal exporting countries came last week when Donald Trump appeared at a steel factory in Pennsylvania. He said the US would double tariffs on steel and aluminium imports from today.
A 25% increase. We're going to bring it from 25% to 50%, the tariffs on steel into the United States of America, which will even further secure the steel industry in the United States. Nobody's going to get around that.
But with the document signed, making the policy official, the UK has got around it, at least for the time being. The President's initial announcement sent shockwaves through the British steel industry and other nations that sell metals to the US. But Donald Trump has agreed to treat the UK differently, holding tariffs at 25%. In large part, that's because of the trade deal reached last month between the two countries, although some of the details have still to be agreed. In the last few days, British officials met with their US counterparts to try to thrash out a better deal on steel, and the talks appear to have paid off. A government spokesperson said it was still hoped the tax will be completely taken away. We're pleased that as a result of our agreement with the US, UK steel will not be subject to these additional tariffs. We will continue to work with the US to implement our agreement, which will see the 25% US tariffs on steel removed. For its part, the Trump administration has warned that the UK must abide by the tariff relief deal, otherwise levies on British steel could rise again next month. For other countries and US consumers, the roller coaster ride continues. The on-again, off-again levies could prompt some of America's major trading partners to impose their own retaliatory taxes, while US factories that use imported metals are likely to pass on the extra costs to their American customers. Peter Bowes, BBC News, Los Angeles.
Well, in just a moment, we're going to get the latest on the impact on the UK. But I just want to tell you that moments ago, in a post on Truth Social, Donald Trump said that I like President Xi of China. Always have, always will. But he is very tough and extremely hard to make a deal with. His caps lock, obviously. That update coming days after the US president accused China of violating an agreement to roll back tariffs and trade restrictions. So there, Donald Trump talking about China. Let's talk about